Alrighty, so let's spin the wheel. All we have left for like this like whole room shell challenge type of thing is the career room. And that could be whatever career you have in The Sims 4, whatever you can think of. And like an outside. So let's spin the wheel. Let's see what we get. There's only 2 choices. What could it be? I'm hoping for like outside. Outside. We have a winner. It's the outside. Woo! It's like a little patio outside type of thing. It's good. It's good. Outside, outside. So the ways it's going to work, you know how like we have like these outdoor type thing rooms on the gallery? Like if you search like room and then you search room type and you search outdoors. Oh, wrong one. That's why. Like you see a bunch of like these things that I think are really unique that kind of make the backyards more exciting. Like you have an elegant garden, have like, you know, outside type of thing. You also have like, you know, grandma's greenhouse, which is very cool looking, by the way. So like you have a lot of opportunity to like make the outside room look very cool, especially with a lot of landscaping and a lot of cool liberties. Because of the horse ranch, I went back to relearn the Puppet Locket song from Hannah Montana. My Sims are going to be dancing. Line it a lot, yes. Puppet Locket, polka dotted, country-fi, and Locket. I don't know the whole saying, but you know it's there. So I think I might make the room itself a little bit big, so you have like a lot of room to like kind of think of something new. Little, you know, tidbit right here. There we go. I think that looks good. Good enough. Actually, no, I'm gonna add a little bit more. I'm gonna add a little bit more. Just a little bit. Just a tad. Just a little bit. Actually, no, I'm gonna hit that back. I don't want it. I don't know. I feel like it should be unique, but also different at the same time. I think that's good. That's good enough for like a little backyard type of moment, right? That could work very well. This looks exactly like the living room shell we did. But you know what? That's okay. That is okay. I'll put fences around it. That way it makes some a little bit more sense of what it is. Of course, you can delete the fences. I probably should have figured out the due date of what it was going to be. But since today is July 7th, or July 11th, technically, we do have some time. I'm thinking I might give you all like 3 weeks to do this, aka basically a month to do this. That way we have more time to figure out what we need, and also horse ranch, and we might get some more kits at somewhere down the line. So let's see. I'm thinking and thinking that the shell can be due on August 3rd. August 3rd. And then we just do tours on the 5th of August. Yeah. 5th of August is when we're gonna do tours, but it's due August 3rd. And the hashtag will be spring. Ooh, that's not how you spell that. Spring outside shell. Very original. Also, Faith, welcome in. I see you changed the color of your name, which I think is pretty cool. Okay. I'll need to copy and paste the same description. Enjoy your lurk, Luna. I never do room shells, but I kind of want to do it. It's okay if I try this still. Yeah, feel free. Continue to still, you know, do whatever you want. Have fun. That's why I make these shell challenges, just because people want to try them at a later date and not have them like toured or anything. But yeah, feel free. Feel free. Okay, let me change this. August 3rd. Ooh, that's not how you spell that. August 3rd. Two was on August 5th. August 5th. There we go. On Twitch. Cassandra, hello. Welcome in. How are you doing today? We just finished doing our shell challenge tours, and we're actually about to upload a new one to the gallery. There you go. It is now uploaded. So if you all want to do it, feel free. I discovered that you can change the color of the wheel. Oh, you can? To your Twitch? Oh, wait. Oh, to your Twitch name. Yeah. Yes. Forgot about that. Yeah, half walls are allowed. Yes. You can use half walls if you like. Because what I'm going to do is make a gardening type of thing. I know what I'm going to do. I already have an idea. I've already got ideas. Has anyone had their sim glitch die? Or sim die glitch? And I had a sim that wasn't too old. Didn't have any issues. Not recently. But that is very weird. And kind of sudden. But no, I haven't had any issues like that lately. Nothing death related. Okay. So I think what we're going to do is I want to actually build a little bit today. I wanted to build something a little bit new. I don't want to do my shell challenge, but I should probably do it. I'm going to do my shell challenge. Why not? Why not? So I can do a fake high planter note. Exactly. Let's try the shell challenge, shall we? I think this would be good. Let's see. I can get my idea out the way. Grabbed it. Very good. I cannot wait to see what you all do for the shell challenge this time around. Since it's like technically outside, I'm really curious to see what it's like. And the link to the rules will be linked in a second. My mod dab is making the rules right now in a document, so patience is key. You know, ever since we looked at that one little shell with all the grandma couch, I was like, I need to do this. Put on an outdoor garden patio. There we go. There we go. Perfect. I know the platform is going to be perfect. I'm thinking, like, I don't know what I want, but I know what I want at the same time. So I'm thinking and thinking that I might just use... Well, let me figure out this first. I'm going to rotate this, actually. Rotate and put it on this side instead. Because I want to put, like, a little thing up here. And have, like, a gardening thing, shed, whatever you call it. There we go. The command has been updated. I never had that happen unexpectedly. Usually there is at least like some type of warning. So I'm calling it a glitch. Unaliving, yeah. The game has been a little bit glitchy every once in a while, so I would call it a glitch too. That's a little bit spooky though. That's actually kind of scary when your sims just die unexpectedly. Like, why? Why did you do this to me? What was the reason? I think I want to do like... I do like the gardening. I love the gardening kit a lot. I call it my clutter kit because it's like a clutter kit to me. I don't know why, but it does. Yeah, there are no stairs. So if you want to add stairs, you can. Yeah. If you want to add stairs to whatever, to this, you can. I just kind of raised it up off of the floor to make it like a platform type of thing. I'm gonna filter by the little kits. I would hope eventually one day we have the option to filter through all the kits because that would be great. Because we already have so many kits at this point that I think we need a filtering system for it. Well, now I want to change this. I love the glass, but I also want to get out of the glass section. What I'll do is I'll do this. Copy and pasta. On this side, one on that side. And then use the same one. I just said no to my legacy sim. We're just closing the game without saving. You know, hey, I wouldn't blame you. I would close my game. I wish I had closed my game when Don Lothario died. But sadly, I tend to save so often in The Sims 2 that I'm still sad. Luckily, we got to bring him back to life, though. So that's like a major plus, I feel, in my book. But oof. I don't like when my Sims die. Because like when they do that, I'm like, no, you must live forever. You can't leave me right now. We have too much work to do. Why is that like that? No, really, why is that? Why is that like that? Oh, now I know why. I was like, this looks a little bit too weird. Put this here, move that back. Why is that the way it is? Huh. Oh, never mind. I fixed it. I was so confused, like why this was like weird. But now crisis averted. I'm gonna do something like that. But I want to have something back here. Delete this, delete that. Hold on. I have an idea. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. It's gonna get there eventually. Copy and pasta, copy and pasta on this side. Oh, wait, that's weird. That's a bit strange. Why is it like that? Oh, well, I'll just cover with a plant. Yes, yes, yes. Me taking Simply Shell to do yours. Mine's easier. Oh, I was like, what is that? Mine's a little bit easier. So give it a try. If y'all don't know, we have a new shell challenge out right now. It's on the gallery if y'all want to do it. Under the hashtag spring outside shell. If you ever want to give it a go, you can. You can indeed. You know, I'm gonna go back. I don't want any more. My idea wasn't working. The thing is too small. Roofing's so hard. Why is it like this? I just want to. Oh, wait. Oh, I know what I want. I had to think in my head. I'm like, I know what I want now. I know what I want. I did it before. Remember, we're gonna go back to our roots. Remember now. I remember. You saw a YouTube short of this tutorial and it was much needed. Oh yeah. I think someone had did it and I forget who. I know Avalon had did a whole like full-blown YouTube video even before we had shorts, and I'm like, wow, the more you know. But Jordy, how are you, by the way? It's good seeing you. Welcome in. This is what I want. This is what I want. This outside show is gonna be fun. I really enjoy landscaping, but maybe hard to keep it all in the small space. True. And that's part of the challenge. Well, I'm excited to see what you do with it either way. Make it a little bit smaller. A little bit smaller. Raise it up a little bit. Kind of. We'll actually go back. I think that's kind of what I wanted to do, but I can't remember. Are you the Jordy that plays The Sims? Oh my gosh. Is that the Jordy that plays The Sims? A Sims player in our Minecraft channel? Whoa. Talk about crazy. Crazy. Well, that's not what I really want. Not anymore. I'm going to expand this a little bit more. There we go. That's what I want. This is what I want right here. That's what I want. I want it like open, but with like a skylight in the middle. That took too much effort. Why was that so hard? I recently took screenshots for fun of some of the family members, and the next day one of them died, and I postponed the plane to plan a funeral. Oh my gosh, that's so awful. I'm so sorry. Ooh wee. I will be crying for days. When my Sims just don't want to like live anymore, I'm like, why? We were having so much fun together and then you just did this? Why? What was the reason? I don't understand. And I'm glad you're doing good. I'm glad you're doing great, Jordy. I have been filming so many videos lately for the past couple of days, and it's been nonstop talking, but it's been super, 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 super worth it though overall. Shock Pikachu face. I'm telling you, roofing is a chore within itself, but it's so worth it in the end. Wait, I can use debug. Oh my gosh. You know, the other thing that I'm considering is that what are we gonna get in debug with the Horse Ranch pack? Now that I am gonna be so excited for. Debug is what I live for every day. And I just want to live my plant dreams to the fullest it can be. I am willing to cause more, or take more time with building than the average person. I feel hurt. I ended up doing 4 videos in one day. The other day my voice was strained. Oof. I've only recorded, I think this past week I was recording. Well, most of mine, like, I've just been recording a bunch of builds. So mine are like mainly, I have to like sit down and like actually talk in those videos. But I've recorded about 6 videos so far. 6 videos, 2 challenges. So I've just been nonstop talking. I hate the sound of my own voice now. I do not like. I just want my sim to live their best nectar making life. I'm telling you, it's like it's a stressful world out here. Oh, it's not big enough. Why? That's okay. Let me figure this out. I'm going to use debug as no tomorrow. I'm going to do it. What if I do this? And I like just like, no, it's not going to work. Well, I could do this in a way, but I did a funny like random cast challenge the other day, and I'm telling you, it is insane how I recorded that, because it's like, what, how, where did all that come from, you know? I don't know. Oh, video 7. I still have check notes, 6 more. Oh my gosh. I have so many things to record and I'm not even remotely done yet, but I need to be done so I can like stop listening to my own voice and just edit everything. That's all I need to do. I just need to like just edit everything and then I can cry in peace. That's all I need. I'm gonna use the gardening kit. Greenhouse Haven kit. I haven't kept up with the Sims lately. Are there any packs out? So we're getting new packs. We're getting a new pack actually on the 20th of July. We're getting horses in The Sims 4 on July 20th, basically in 9 days time. We're getting them, which is kind of nice. And we're also getting some new kits as well, but we don't know when those are going to be released. We just know that we're getting new kits. They also announced what the community voted kits were, which they announced that we are getting the medieval and goth kit for The Sims 4 next year. And of course, like some more base game updates. They did give us some more announcements for like Sims 5, free play, mobile, stuff like that, but nothing new recently, besides like base game stuff and bug fixes. You'll never know. Jordy, we're not gonna have a voice for the end of the week. Just you wait. We're not gonna have any voice at all. It's gonna happen. And it's not gonna be pretty. At all. I remember I was pre-recording for one convention, and I remember I lost my voice the next day from talking a lot in a span of like a week, just from recording videos. And I'm like, this is not human. This is not what we're supposed to do. Okay, I don't want this anymore. Too small. Yeah, we're getting a goth kit. They announced it. We're getting a goth kit next year. We don't know when, but you know, next year they had said, which I'm very excited about. Because that's what I voted for. I voted for the goth kit and the medieval one. They kind of talked a little bit about some lore with Katrina Caliente being an alien or like some type of clone, which I wouldn't mind a lore update. I wish they would give us eyelashes and color sliders for hair. Oh, and eyes. That would be very nice. I would love to see them to add like, I don't know, like relationship changes, like where we could add in like boyfriend, girlfriend, aunt, uncle type of thing in Create-a Sim without having to go through gameplay. Because Sims are just messy and they don't like to be flirted with if they're not wanting to like romance you. So if we had an option to just have that, that would be fantastic. Yeah, we're playing Among Us on the 18th. Yes. Yes. That will be on the 18th of this month. So next week we'll have Among Us. I have some ideas on what I'm going to do. Several people will be gone very quickly. Shella is included. So is Dan. Just to, you know, just to name a few people. Just a few. I learned the hard way. Yeah. The Katrina is a clone thing is really just their answer to the Caliente refresh. But also, like, they didn't fix anything of their relationships. But if they do like a lore update and fix the relationships after the fact, then I will be okay with that. I'm hoping that we do get some more updates with, especially like the land grabs with Johnny Zest. I would love to see that. Johnny deserves justice. I'm just saying. Maybe. She hasn't done anything wrong. To me, at least. I'll find a way. Don't worry. I'll find a way. Dan, on the other hand, he goes first. Dan is Dan. He says he's my friend, and then he just literally marinates me out of nowhere. No, he just look at just a drive-by out of nowhere. I'm like, sir, this is not the time nor the place to be doing this. Like, what was this? How can I trust you again? Dun 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 dun. Make sure to not kill his wife. Yeah. Oh wait, no, I need to add in this fence. I want that one. I really want to go with like a cottagey type, gardeny type thing. I was like, why do I not have half of the stuff I need? Because I don't have the pack installed. Okay. It's working. It's working. It's getting there. The idea, it's there. Maybe. She's so sweet. Always offends me when everyone accuses me. Exactly. See, there's no reason to take out Simsy when she's the one that defends me. No. You all have a point. Do I want like simple? I might go with white. I do like the brown, but I might mix in with some brown with some other things. Yeah. I'm entirely late. Oh no, you're all good. We can still tour yours if you want to. After we're done with our show. It's all good. It's all good. See, I want plants, but it's like, what plants do I even add? Because I do want foliage everywhere. I should put this in here somewhere. But there's another one that we have that I really like. Oh wait, no, I can put one of these little things. I can really deck it out with like crazy stuff. Oh, that's too big. One right here, a little satellite dish. Maybe a little like, well, that's just too big. No, literally, what is that? Wait, why is that the, what? I'm confused. Oh, you didn't do it? Oh, okay. Well, we do have a new one up already, Jay, is if you wanted to do it. The new one's already up on the gallery. Can't insert with the roof. What do you mean? What you mean can't insert with the roof? You crazy. Games being cray-cray for no reason. Okay. This one is a outdoor shell. So you know how like there's things on the gallery that look like they're on the outside, like gardening or like landscaping? That's what we're doing with this one. This to be a little bit different for a change. Let's see what we come up with. That'd be kind of fun. A funsy fun. Yeah. Yeah, you should. I think you will really like it. I'm really liking what I'm doing so far with the idea that I have. I think it'll work very well, but honestly, I don't really know entirely. Like, I want to add in this thing here, but I can't insert it on the roof, which is... Oh. Never mind. I just decided down. Crisis averted. But now I went on the back, so... Never mind. But hopefully you've had a good day, though, today, and you've been very productive with whatever you were doing. I'm gonna make this green for a change. Make it very eco-friendly. I was so shocked and livid, like wagging why. Oh, the scenario that you had in your game recently, Dab. Don't you just love The Sims? Isn't it just wonderful just to have and just play with every day for that stuff to happen? Isn't it just fantastic? What a day, what a time, what a joy. Why is that floating? Oh, because it's on the roof, that's why. Okay. I do want to have the stuff outside. And I think that will be okay. I would have this thing over here. We have a flower arranging table that we could use. I will put this here. Put some little plants over here. My little knickknacks, little small little plant. And actually, I'll put this stuff under here. And then these little pots can be put over here for now. I just love how hard you were laughing at my pain. I'm telling you, it was funny. It was very funny to me. I'm like, oh no. But what made it more funnier though was the fact that the last name was Pizzazz, and knowing full well that Penny Pizzazz is chaotic and messy and loves literally anything that will stir drama. I was like, you know what? I just kind of saw it coming. Like, I knew it was going to happen eventually. It was only a matter of time. Only a matter of time. Welcome back, Jersey P. We just uploaded a new shell challenge to the gallery if you want to try it out. It is an outdoor shell, if you haven't seen it just yet. But we're doing outdoorsy. We're outdoor people now. Indoors, scary. Outdoors, fun. I really want to make this very, 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 very like plant heavy with a lot of plants. Not my Sims baby daddy telling us that not only does he not want us to be with us, but he's asking us how we feel about him dating another. He must want to meet Grim soon. You know, Sims are just, they really just want to be playing. They play too much. Why they like this? Why are Sims like this? I don't understand. We just want to be loved. And they call us drama like that. In what dimension? In what dimension? Why? Just why? That I will never understand. It's a little bit too big though, but I might just like, might do that. That's a cactus, so that looks a bit weird. Let me use a little bit more Strangerville. This one can we put up here? Ah, there we go. I love the outdoors. There are bears and mosquitoes out there. Aren't they just so wonderful? Mosquitoes, bears, the whole 9 yards. It's like lovely. It's fantastic. We love the outdoors. It's so nice. So earthy. Ugh. I was trying to be nice and say decide for yourself. 2 sim days later, hey, I wanted to tell you we hit it off. I'm like, okay, thanks, great. Just what I needed to hear. I'm like, okay. And it's like, well, Grimm's gonna be your next door neighbor very soon. Have fun. Enjoy your life. Simply be really testing our patience. They be testing our patience. Like, what was that? Caffeinated, hello. I saw the title. I saw a shell challenge in the title and I had to come lurk. Yeah, we have a new shell challenge out right now. It's on the gallery. It's under the hashtag Spring Outside Shell, where you have to make like an outdoor type space, whether it's like a backyard space type of thing or whatever you can think of that brings you joy that you want to share in a build. But yeah, I thought we'd do something a little funny fun for a change. My entire patience? I only read the forbidden words, not the forbidden words. Oh my gosh. Not the forbidden words. I kind of want to have the vertical garden, but at the same time, I don't want them. But I might put them somewhere for now. I'll put them here for now. I'll change it later. Zuko, hello. How are you? Happy Tuesday. Happy Sims Tuesday to you. I hope life has been treating you very well. We're currently working on a outdoorsy shell right now for our new shell challenge today. I'm glad to see you though. Hopefully the weather has been treating you very nicely. Over here in Illinois, not so much. It's been a little bit too muy caliente for me. I do want bees. Ooh, I could use this thing as like a little archway. It's too big. Oh no. Maybe. Madam, welcome in. My day is going pretty great. We're doing a new shell challenge. I'm trying to make like a gardeny like patio for the outdoors. So far going pretty well. Pretty well. I'm getting some ideas. It's gonna be like a grandma's gardening oasis is how I'm gonna describe it. But so far so good. I'm just like using a lot of clutter from pretty much every single pack that I own. Thank you. I think it's pretty fun. It's if you want to try it out for yourself, you can. It is on the gallery for anyone to try out for whatever reason. It's not due until August 3rd. August 3rd, yeah. August 3rd. It's very hot where you live. Oh my. The last time I checked, it's 86 degrees right now for me at this current moment. So it's a little bit toasty, a little bit hot and bothered, but that's okay. We live to see another day, at least. I don't want this to weather anymore. I want it deleted. Also, how do you say your name? Also, Theory Exa, welcome in. And also, Kenny Key, welcome in. Those are probably completely wrong on how I say your name. But welcome in. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follows. Welcome to the Spring Squad. My name is Steven, Spring Sims. I play a lot of the Sims here. We're playing Among Us next week on the 18th with Simmer Friends. Very excited about that for some absolute utter chaos. But we're doing a new shell challenge that I created. It's like an outdoorsy type of shell challenge for a change. Just for fun. Let's see what we all come up with. 102. Ew, that's illegal. That should be illegal. Who authorized that? Who authorized that? That's too hot. Kaneki Tokyo Ghoul. Is that an anime? I love anime, but I don't know that anime. Interesting. Anything over 100, straight to jail. Literally just out. They gotta go. Rain for the past 3 days, and it's very needed after the heat wave. I would love some rain, but I'm afraid it's gonna be too muggy. That's what I'm afraid of. Oh, this looks really nice. Really nice. That so much. It's so good. Hold on. Oh my gosh. But interesting. Directly to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect 200. Exactly. Straight to jail. Outsy, skedaddle, skadootsy. Gotta go. But I'm glad that you're here, my friends. Where did I just put the thing? Hello? Greenhouse pavers. Where did you go? Oh, you're right here. Ooh. I'm not really feeling the red, but I think I'm gonna go with the green. And you know what's so funny? I have not played Monopoly in forever. Also, Nell Michelle, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Spring Squad. Enjoy. I hope you enjoy your stay here. We play a lot of The Sims here, pretty much 24/7, 365. I stream every single day here on Twitch, Monday through Saturday. Primarily playing The Sims 4 or Sims 2 or Sims 3. And like other like life sim games like Life is Strange, or technically not, well, I do play Life is Strange a lot. Which reminds me, we need to play Oxenfree 2 when that comes out soon, and a few others. Wolf Among Us 2 when that comes out. I just got ideas. Yeah, I played a lot of The Sims here, pretty much quite frequently. I own all the Sims games, and I'm like, I make it a mission to myself to play every Sims game on stream. But we play Sims 3 every week on Thursdays mostly, whether it's like our leprosy challenge that we have, or just like whatever we want to do in that time period. Yeah, and it's like turned out really cute so far. That's huge. I'm liking it. That's custom content. But yeah, right now we're just working on our shell challenge at the moment that we just uploaded to the gallery. With some of these. There we go. But every game you just mentioned is my fave. I have a lot of games. Like I have played a lot. Like all the Sim games, Life is Strange, The Walking Dead. I've played through pretty much every Telltale Games game. Wolf Among Us 1. I've played through Oxenfree, the first one. We played Tell Me Why. We played Detroit Become Human, Stardew Valley, Animal Crossing, Minecraft, Wildflowers, Disney Dreamlight Valley. A lot of games that we play. I'm a gamer. I'm a gamer. Oh, it looks really cute. This will work very well. I'm gonna put like a little seat under here. But yeah, I have to say, there have been so many games that have been coming out lately that I want to try all of them. And like, what do I play first? Oh, also, I'm a Taylor Swift fan, by the way. If you're a Swiftie, let me know your favorite song. Also, Neil, thank you for the Prime sub, by the way. I really appreciate that so much. Thank you, thank you. I hope you enjoy your ad-free viewing and your emotes here in the Spring Squad. Can we get some hype in the chat, please? And thank you for that brand new Prime sub. Oh, you've been on Greek mythology kick lately? Does anyone know if the anime Blood of Zeus is worth watching? I'm not really sure about that one, but if anyone is an anime fan and have heard of Blood of Zeus, is it worth watching? Because I want to get into anime again, and I need to know as well. Swifty, let that. Why does it sound familiar though? Hold on. Google Blood of Zeus. Oh, it's on. Oh, wait. 2020. 8 episodes, 1 season. I remember seeing this. I love Greek mythology. And Netflix does really well with like animation, I feel like now they have. So I feel like I should give it a go if you love Greek mythology. It wouldn't hurt. Wouldn't hurt at all. But hello. But yeah, Swifty all the way. I love Haunted and Enchanted. But nothing, and I mean nothing, can tear me apart from what's that one song? Oh my gosh, hold on. I know all the songs, but I always forget. It's mainly from the Speak Now album, Back to December. That's what it was. Back to December. I've loved Taylor Swift since the very beginning, so I'm like, it just had that good nostalgia. And Natalie, thank you for the hydro check, by the way. Water is good for you. What am I looking for? Oh, little pillar thingies. That's what I'm looking for. See, I wanted to get into that show, Castlevania, but I didn't really know if I was going to like it or not. You love Love Story by Tay Tay? That's a good choice. Taylor Swift doesn't make music videos. She makes movies. Movies, not TV shows. Or not... Movies, not music videos. It's like a whole thing. Like, hello? Like a full-blown director. Sharangeville does look nice on this. I do like the... You know, the brown does look very nice. Cottage Living does scream my name. I'm gonna look at the dark brown and see what it looks like. I think I might go with the dark brown. But then I would have like these dark brown. But it kind of matches a little bit. Oh, that looks very nice, yeah. Always a film and event, always. Very violent, adult though. Yeah, Castlevania though. It's definitely very adult and very graphic for sure. For sure. Oh, I could put like a little stand over here and put like little lemonade. That's right. I could put like this thing right here and get some lemonade that we got from Perfect Patio. Perfect Patio stuff pack thing. Pack, whatever you want to call it. We have too many packs in this game. I don't understand anymore. But you know what I really love though? I really do enjoy Black Mirror. Black Mirror is a whole thing. Like you can watch it and like still understand what's happening because each episode is very different and don't really relate to the last episode or the like previous seasons, which I kind of like. So, kind of like a win-win in a way. You know, I hadn't listened to Speak Now before the re-release because it's not really my genre, but I do like almost every single song from the album. Understandable. I do have to say, I don't know if you're a fan of Demi Lovato, but I love Demi and her music. It's really cool. She just put out, or did she? I don't know. Did she? I don't know. Demi DeVita Lovato. Oh, not yet. Soon she will. The rock version of Sorry Not Sorry, which I'm looking forward to that one. But all I want is a rock version of Here We Go Again. That's all I need in my life. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. Black Mirror is intense. I love the one that they did like a few seasons ago. What it was like Bandersnatch. That was really cool because it was interactive. And then the Nosedive episode, that was horrifying because that was like real life, but social media. So that's scurry. Oh, I can add a little like grill. I don't know if I want this grill or I want that grill. Oh no, I can put this grill right here. It's a good grill. That space one kind of freaked me out. Oh yeah. You remember watching Castlevania at a friend's house but fell asleep? I feel a lot of times I get very sleepy when I watch animes because they're not long, but they can go on forever. But then I go back and rewatch them. I used to be a huge Demi fan in the Camp Rock days. Haven't listened to her last two albums though. Her last two, I mean, I love them. I love Dancing with the Devil. I love that one, and Holy F is really good too, to me. I think I've always secretly knew that we were gonna get a rock era at some point, but just didn't know when. I was terrible at Bandersnatch because I always chose the wrong choices, and it just kept looping and looping and looping. I'm like, oh, this is not what I'm supposed to do, I guess. I guess I should try to be a little bit better. I was terrible at Bandersnatch, but it wasn't an enjoyable episode though. I don't want that one. This is a patio. Ooh, this is better. I want that chair or this table. These chairs. There we go. This is very nice. You can never finish Bandersnatch. I'm like, there's no point in trying. I just gave up after like my, I think 4th or 5th attempt at Bandersnatch. I'm like, I give up. I'm done. That's all I can give. No more. I can't do it. I don't want to no more. I can get a little sign. A little funsies. What else can I add? Oh, a little bike could be nice to add in here. I hope we do get more bikes in The Sims. That I would definitely love a lot. But where's that one bike that we have in base game? Oh, here it is. I'll put this bike over here. And I'll move the trash can somewhere. Well, I guess I can put the trash can in here. But then I want the composting one. Black Mirror looks too much to you. I can do Castlevania because it's animated. Yeah. Black Mirror, you gotta ease yourself into it because it's like going full force. And I'm like, is everyone okay? Is this real? Because I get so confused sometimes and like, this can't be real. There's no way this is like real life, but it is. Deeply, like somewhere deep down, it's kind of like real life. It's kind of crazy. But nonetheless, we still have to do our daily Duolingo. I'm almost done with this build, which is kind of nice to be honest, considering how small it is. There we go. No, I have not watched Asuka. I haven't watched that trailer yet. And I haven't even heard of that one before. Let me look it up. I know they put out the Willy Wonka trailer today. Oh no, okay, so I haven't seen the trailer, but I saw it on my feed on YouTube to watch. So I have it on my watch later. But that's Star Wars. Who is that? Are you? 40. Wait, what? Huh? I'm sorry, what? Anakin, that's you? Oh my gosh, wow. Tell me why I thought he was like ancient and old. He's only 42. Anakin Skywalker's only 42 years old. I was like, this person looks familiar. Where have I seen him before? 6 times? Is it that good? Oh, then there's gonna be some good stuff coming out of that then. Okay. Then there's hope. There's hope for all of us. Ooh, a little stereo could be really nice in here. That's not how you spell stereo. Well, I'll put music. The Muzak game. Hello. Okay, good. Let's put a little speaker in here, like right here. And then don't want to put a rug in here per se. Oh, actually, no, I can put this one from Little Campers Kit. Delete this. Move this table. Take it off the table. Alt place it. Rotate it freely. And then put the table back. Like that, so I can decorate the table a little bit more freer. Green. Yeah. Oh, Clone Wars. I loved Clone Wars more than like the actual like Rebels. I wasn't a big fan of like the other ones, but they were okay. I still watched them all, but I really loved Clone Wars. Star Wars: The Clone Wars. I remember that was like on some channel, and I would watch it all the time because I loved it so much. Clone Wars. What a time. What a time. Oh, put these up here. There we go. Put some of these boxes. Oh, these boxes too. Well, not there. Okay. This one. We have another swatch we do. I feel like Star Wars could go on forever. Like, do you think they'll ever remake the Star Wars films? And no, I have not watched all of the Rebel. I haven't watched all the Rebels, no. I'm doing like a little Star Wars watch through right now. So I'm like a little bit behind because I don't remember everything. I think I've only watched like one, and it was like years ago. I don't really remember at the top of my head. What's that? A puzzle box? I guess I can put it up here. I hope not. Wait, what do you mean you hope not? You don't want them to? Well, not remake them, but like bring it back, but bring back the old characters, but in a different way. I don't know. I'm just talking right now at this point because I'm like, I don't know. Oh, this one right here, perfect. We need some plants in here. Let's get a grape. You cried in Rebels. Won't give you spoilers, but almost it's sad and great. Okay. Okay. Well, then I know what I will be watching. And I can't remember if anyone had posted in the Discord about the actual timeline of how you should watch Star Wars. I don't really remember if someone did or not. If someone did, I'll have to find it. Because right now I'm just like kind of watching out of order, I feel, but I should probably watch them in order though. Asuka's face Darth Vader in Rebels. Oh, faces Darth Vader in Rebels. Oh, okay. Would I have to watch the old Star Wars films and shows to understand Asuka? I probably would. Okay, get grapes. Cherry. That's gonna be a pear tree. Pomegranate, rose, tomato, and then I'll do blackberries. There we go. All good, all good. I want to enjoy your rest. We'll see you next time. Enjoy your life. I'm weird. We'll see you hopefully tomorrow. We will be playing Unpacking tomorrow on stream if you'll be there. But if not, enjoy your day. Enjoy your day. Stay safe out there. It is wild. Like this weather. I'm not sure if they reboot it, but I do enjoy a Star Trek reboot movies. Oh, Star Trek, those are great. Those are great. Because weren't they gonna do another one at one point? Or am I like thinking of something different? Because I could have sworn they were gonna make another Star Trek movie. Game, what are you doing? Don't do that to me. Thank you. I don't know if I like that. That won't work. This won't work either. I probably will be there because my cat is my alarm clock. As it should. The cats shall wake you up. At least with Unpacking, we're out of like the whole traumatic, toxic relationship. That was awful. Why do season windows have different swatches? I don't want to talk about it. It's traumatic. It's awful. It's the choice. It's a moment. It's really just a moment. A lot. Enjoy your lurk, Pearl. It is all good, all good. We'll see you next time. Thank you for hanging out again in the stream. It's a hold for Quentin to do one, I heard. Oh. Well, he needs to pick up the pace. Come on. I need another Star Trek movie. My parents would love to see another one. I would too. So, come on. Don't be shy, people. It is time to make another one. You'll make the money back. Regardless if it does bad or not. You'll be fine. But secretly, I feel like Star Trek could never be bad in a film. Because it's so good. Do I want curtains like that? I think I do. I think I actually like the curtains from Vintage Glamour. And I hardly use Vintage Glamour. This one. The left side. Left side. There we go. I'm gonna do the same thing for this one, but I think I'm just gonna do one. I'll do both. Why not? Star Trek Strange New World is great. My parents say it's really good. My parents like it. Because I remember, because I think it's Stefan Salvatore, Paul Wesley plays Captain Kirk in the new Star Trek. And I'm like, what is Stefan doing in this? Stefan. Well, he's now human, so like, you know, he can do whatever he wants, but still, like, kind of crazy. Kind of funny though. At the same time, like, is that Stefan Salvatore? He's a really good Kurt though. He's doing really well for himself, I would say. Pretty good. Pretty fine and dandy. We'll get one little mirror. I want to get, actually, let's get a Woodsy mirror. And I'll put it like right here. And I've like smoothed that out like right here. My Sims can still sit in that. It's fine. And I'll have one little rug, and then we'll do our Duolingo. Right here. And then one over here. Perfect. I still need to get into Strange New World. I've been watching it through all the series in order, and I'm only on Enterprise. Oh, you got a long way then. Your best friend wasn't into Trek, but she loves Strange New World. I feel like it's like that's everyone's favorite as of right now. Okay, so I think this is pretty much it. That's all I wanted to do with this little build. I'm glad I finished it actually. Okay, well, I'm not done. I lied. I'm never done. Oh, here. No, it's not cottage living, is it? No. I'll just go with this one for now. Actually, wait, no. This one? No. Maybe. But none of it works. Because what is this fence from? Where's it from? Cottage living. We have a room from cottage living. I think we do. So, hello. Yes, so you can add walls. Yes. Since there are no walls in this shell that I added. But so, welcome in. How are you? Welcome in, friendos. We are actually about to do our daily Duolingo. Actually. But we were working on a shell challenge today, and we also did shell tours. But how was Animal Crossing? How did it go? Grace fan, are you ready for season 20 to come out? Because I am. But welcome in, Raiders. If y'all don't know who I am, my name is Steven, also known as Spring Sims. I play a lot of the Sims here. I do have Animal Crossing. I have to get back on it and start doing my Purple Island for charity. But primarily I play a lot of the Sims 4 and Sims 2 and Sims 3 and a lot of like variety gameplay around here. But it's good seeing you all. You saw the patio vibes and I had to see it. We got 3-star island, nice! Miss Goldie, very good. I love Goldie, she's cute. Goldie's a nice villager. But yeah, we just finished our little like patio garden vibes around here. I wanted to go with something that I normally don't do, and I did it. But it's like the little greenhouse that we have over here. We have our flower arranging table over here, some seating, a little bike, an easel, and of course a drink tray for some lemonade, and a little grill. Yeah, a little cutesy. Something simple, very small. But if you want to try out my shell challenge, Soph, for some building, you can. It's on the gallery. It's under the hashtag Spring Outside Shell. So yeah, you should give it a go. I think you would like it. Since you're playing Sims now, I think you would really enjoy it a lot. And I realize that I'm gonna have to, you know, these are already on the gallery, so I can delete these. I don't need them anymore. I also might move this to a very smaller lot, so that way it's like not taking up all the space. Touching that up for sure. Yes, 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 yes. It's not due until August 3rd, so you have a lot of time to do it and submit it. And then tours are on the 5th of August. Yeah, it's the new Shell Tavico. It is indeed. There are no walls of any kind, so you can add walls to the shell however you want. That is confined to the space. Would be a welcome change to for my 100 baby. It would be less stressful, a lot more entertaining, and plus you get to build something. The 100 baby is chaotic. I feel like ultimately, why was that challenge ever created? That is what I would love to know. Why was it created? Who decided that? But yeah, we have one room left in our wheel spin, and that last one will be a career one. But since we spun the wheel for outdoors, I thought we could give it a try. Yeah. I read the rules, but no roofing. I should probably change that. There is a Google Doc link, so that way it's more clear. You can add roofing. Yeah, I'm gonna change that. Hold on. Yeah, you can add roofing if you want to the shell, if you would like to. There we go. It's changed now. Also, Fairy Tempest, hello! Welcome in, friends. It's good seeing you. Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? What were you all up to? Give us all the deets, all the tea. Oh, that's true. I could turn this into a tiny home if I wanted to. Does it work as a tiny home? Oh, it does. It works as a tier 2 tiny home. 57 tiles exactly. Honestly, that challenge ages me 5 years per hour I do it. I'm at least 102 at this point. I'm 102 because I've done the challenge at least 2 times. So it's just a small room and you just add things on it. Yeah. So essentially, this is what it looks like originally for the shell challenge. Give it a second. Thank you. But yeah, essentially this is what it looks like. This is how small it is. And you can add whatever you want on top of it, around it, whatever. Yeah. But the theme is like outdoor living space in a way. So I'm doing really good though, Fairy Tempest. We are doing really well. We just did some shell tours and we also worked on a new shell challenge. Oh, you were fundraising for your dog's OG animal shelter, so you were doing an animal rescue challenge in The Sims. Wait, that's so cool. I like that idea. I saw it on your Instagram story about it. So that's really cool and very nice of you for fundraising. For your dog's OG animal shelter. That's really, really cool. I bet it went really well. Hopefully you rescued a bunch of animals. I need to think. I have multiple ideas coming up. All good, all good. We've got a lots of time. Oh, yeah, me Mallory's adding things to the Google document. Interesting. Interesting. Cool. But yeah, you came out at a great time. So usually at the end of our stream, so I was about to end, but I forgot that we haven't done our Duolingo yet. And if you're a fan of language learning, this will be good for you. But every day, usually at the beginning or the end of our streams, we always do a thing called Duolingo. No, don't give Dab ideas. Tabby Co, don't you dare. Oh, you funded vaccines for one dog so far. Oh my gosh, congratulations. That's so cool. I love that. I love that. You know, I love fundraising for charity. We got fundraised for the North Shore Animal League in Port Washington, New York. I think it was this year, or last year. Either way, we fundraised for them, and it was so cool to know that we're helping so many animals around the world. So that's so cool. I love that. Awesome. Was it for the one day, or like you're still doing it for the fundraising? But let's do our Duolingo in the meantime. I'm at rank 28, which is awful. I do not like that. Well, they're a great organization. Wait, what's the name of your of the animal shelter? Oh, until July 20th. Oh, just in time for the Yeehaw pack then. Just in time for the Yeehaw pack. I'm really excited for horses, honestly. Like, I'm all for the horses. I'm all for the ranch style vibes. I want to live my cowboy horse boy dreams. And it's gonna happen. Oh, you used to live near Port Washington. Your husband adopted his dad's cat from North Shore. Oh, that's so nice. The Sato Project. Oh, nice. Okay. I'll have to add that to my list then. Well, thank you for fundraising for them. That is so cool and very nice of you. Oh, that's so nice. There are approximately 500,000 abused and abandoned dogs. roaming the streets in Puerto Rico. The Santo Project rescues efforts. With the Santo Project rescue efforts began at a place known as Dead Dog Beach in Yabuka. Oh. Well, that's really nice. That's really nice that they're rescuing and helping so many dogs, homeless dogs on the streets. Really nice. They do a lot of emergency vet care, behavioral assessment, and rehabilitation. That's really nice. That's so cool. I love them. I love them already. Oh, you got Seasons. Perfect. Very good. Seasons is a very good choice. Very, very good choice. What did I just see? I just saw something. Okay. Anyway, let's do of the Duolingo. So if you have not done your Duolingo just yet, now is the time to do it. We are currently, or not we, I'm currently learning Spanish on Duolingo. And Duolingo has been a wonderful, wonderful thing for me for so many months since April, and I've learned a lot of things.
Mi hermano es interesante.
But Fairy Tempest and Self, if you gotta lurk and raid and run and do all your self-care, feel free. We will be just doing our little Duolingo before we do the clip of the day. Mi hermano es interesante. Interesante. I always mess it up all the time.
Mi hermano es hermano.
Hold on.
Mi hermano es interesante.
Interesante. Okay. Mi hermano interesante. Es it's so weird. I don't like the microphone having to speak the words because it's always not helpful. Yes. Okay, let's see. Mi hermano es interesante. Mi hermano es interesante. It's so weird. Also, I have a lisp and it does not even help at all.
Yo no vivo en Francia.
In Francia. Oh, hold on. There we go. I have a dog. Yo tengo una Pedro. Oh, un. Mi hermana es muy inteligente. It's one L. Gent. Oh, I put my instead of me. Yeah, it's awful. Having a lisp is not great. Luckily, I have braces right now, and braces also do not help either. So I'm gonna hopefully have my teeth straightened and fixed. Now that I have braces on, it's gonna be so much better. And like the next, like in the next like maybe a year and a half or so. It's a difficult one to pronounce. It's nearly the same as Italian. I remember the whole class struggling to pronounce it. Intresidante. Oui. Oh wait, what? Oh, she has a cat and I have a dog. Oh, she has a cat. I have a dog. And oh my gosh. And
Sí, tengo un hermano y una hermana.
sí tengo un hermano. Wait, hold on. Oh. Sí tengo un hermano y una hermana. Sí tengo un hermano y una hermana. Yeah. Oh, Justin, hello. Welcome in. How are you doing today? We are doing our daily Duolingo right now at this current moment, and I think Duolingo is a really good service you all should use. It's free. Literally, Duolingo is free. They give you a free platform to learn a new language every single day, and I think it's 100% worth it. Oh gosh. Ella tiene un gato. Un.
Gato.
Yes.
Sí.
Y yo
Yo.
tengo
Tengo. Un.
un
Perro.
Pedro. There we go. Hermano. Yeah, without the H is silent. Yeah. Yeah. It's always so weird because the H is silent in Spanish. So hermano. Yeah. You want to try and learn French, but I might mess it up. That's okay. The good part about Duolingo, they don't like penalty you with like making mistakes. Like they give you more chances like to practice on like things you messed up on in the next lesson. So it's helping you, not hurting you. So yeah. But yeah, everyone messes up at first, and that's okay. I messed up on a lot of words with Spanish, and I went back and practiced on my mistakes, and I got a little bit better. I may trip up here and there with basic stuff, but it gets better. Oh, like what I just did now. It's Tiana's. I swear. It's okay.
Yo.
Yo vivo in Francia.
Vivo.
Oh, vivo. Yo vivo
En.
in Francia.
Francia.
And you can hover over the thing so you know what it is. Oh, hold on. I'm going to go back. Yo no vivo
Vivo.
in
Francia.
Francia. Yes. Yeah, there we go. I'd say it's worth it. I learned a bit of French before. I went there last year and people were super nice and about my mistakes and horrible pronunciation. That's good. At least they were like nice, which is like a good thing because I want to go to Spain in February, maybe March. Because I said if I learn a new language, I want to travel to that country and see what I can do. So this has been quite nice. It has been a fun adventure. 71 days. 70 days.
Yo vivo en un apartamento.
Oh. There we go. I learned Spanish from an Argentinian, so I have a slight bit of an accent. Accents are so cool. I have to say, I wish I had an accent, honestly.
Sí.
See? See? Oh, C2 tango. Wait, tu tango.
Tu. Hermana.
Oh, no. Tango.
Tengo.
Tango. E.
Una.
I'm gonna mess this up.
Hermano.
I have a feeling.
Y.
Oh, wait, no. Hold on.
Un. Hermana. Y. Un. Hermana.
Wait. Oh, when did I put two? Oh. I really messed up on all that then. I really messed up on all that. You know what? I might get like a very bad percentage, but it's okay. Write the husband in Spanish. It's L what? Oh. No. Oh, wait. No, I know what it is. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Oh, esposo. 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 Oso. Esposa. La. La. The. La. No, that can be right. It's like I remember like the is la. L is la. I'm gonna say la es el esposo. Okay, I was right. El esposo. I was like, I don't want to like mess it up, but it was L, not la. Here we go. And this one is yo tengo un Pedro. Yes.
Ella tiene un gato y yo tengo un
Okay.
perro.
Took a minute. I was working on Spanish with Duolingo last year, trying to help my kid make it through Spanish. She wound up dropping out of school, but the app is cool and easy to use. Yes, the app is very easy to use and it's cool. To me, it's like a game. You get like these little pop-ups and like sounds, which make it really fun. That's what I enjoy most about it, though. So she has a cat. Oh, this is what I did. Okay, now I know it's what. Okay, she has a cat. I have. Oh wait, hold on. She has a cat, and I have a dog. I forgot the and. That's what it was. The means of L and la is L and la depending on the gender. That's right. Yes. I think I learned that in unit 1. So thank you for the refresher, because that does help. Because I'm like, sometimes I get them mixed a little bit, but that works. 2 TNs. Oh, TNs. Oh, no. There we go. C. Tengo una. Tengo. Un hermano. Oh, hermano. The H is silent. Hermano. Una hermana. There we go. Finally, we finished. We eventually got there. 75%. That's not that bad. Still works. I will definitely review that lesson later, but it does help to know that I did fix a few things. But now I'm on 72 days. I'm getting very close to 100 days. Only about 28 days left until I hit 100 days on Duolingo, which I'm very excited about. So, at least I'm out of the demotion zone for once. I have to get at least 695. Oh my gosh. At least I'm out of the demotion zone, because that was too much. But nonetheless, I think Duolingo is great. I prefer this over like actual learning in school, because that's just how I roll. But if you didn't know it's about Duolingo, they have a lot of languages you can learn from it, like Spanish, French, Japanese, Korean, German, Hindi, Italian, Chinese. The list goes on and on and on. And if you're a Star Trek fan or anything at all, they do have Kleong in here. They have Yiddish, Navajo, Scottish, Gaelic, Haitian Crowley, Hungarian, Czech, Welsh, Zulu, Swahili, Hawaiian, Romanian, Danish, Finnish, Hebrew, Indonesian, Norwegian, Swedish, Latin, Irish, Ukrainian, Polish, Greek, Vietnamese, Dutch, Russian, Arabic, Portuguese, Turkish, and all the cool things. So they're still also working on like a few other ones too, but I think y'all would like it. It would be cool if they add an ASL. They have an app for math, which honestly I think is pretty cool. I know, got so many things. It would be really cool to have ASL on here, and because I feel like they would at some point, but I wonder when. I even like that they have like the guidebook, so you know like key phrases and also like little tips that help you throughout the lesson that might come up. So you don't like struggle too much. Like they help you along the way. They even have like podcasts as well that also you can listen to, and they have a blog post that you're allowed to like look through and learn a little bit more tips and tricks. Like Bad Bunny, if you want to learn Spanish a little bit more, Bad Bunny's music is in Spanish. Oh, ASL Bloom is which similar? ASL Bloom. I have a friend named Steven, but with a V, who does a lot of sign language, which is pretty cool. What in the what? Okay, I don't know what I just saw on my phone. ASL Bloom. Oh, that's pretty cool. Ooh, a new app I can download. Well, nonetheless, friends, we can go ahead and do the clip of the day if the clip is ready. You would love to learn ASL on there. I struggled to pick it up on my own to speak to my cousin. I've had trouble picking up on my own as well. I would definitely get back into it, so I will definitely download that app. It seems easy enough, so, and it's like videos as well. Ooh, well, that'll be fun to learn. But also, Witchy Dragon, enjoy your rest. Thank you again for hanging out with us today. I really appreciate that. I was like, when was this? And like, did Emrys watch my stream? But no, it was me watching Emrys. I was like, when did he do that? I don't remember that. But yeah, enjoy your rest. Let's see, this clip of the day, it's from Among Us 6 months ago. And I know that we're supposed to have another Among Us day on the 18th as of what we have on our calendar. But yeah, let's see.
Sorry.
Hold on.
Sorry.
Hey Shella, you see, you wanna, Shella?
There's a body! I didn't even see
Wait, I remember this one.
I'm gonna pee myself, I can't do this.
Sorry!
So it was Kiki!
Hold on, I have more. Oh wait, the clip was in a clip. Oh my gosh. I have also Shella's clip as well. Oh my god.
Sorry.
I remember this one.
Hey Shella, you see, you wanna, Shella?
There's a body!
I'm gonna pee myself.
It's
I
so
can't
funny
do
because it's so true. There's so much context to all this. Like the chaos, or like, no, basically how it started and how it ended was hilarious. It was Kiki trying to figure out how to like use the buttons like to kill people, and I think it was like Kiki and somebody else. It might have been Kiki and Emrys, but I don't really remember like them talking. And then Simsy walks in electrical. Shella's like, in the corner in the spot in electrical. Simsy dies. Kiki kills Simsy, walks away, says sorry. Like the whole thing that just went down was funny. Oh, here's the other clip too. On the TikTok from Sarah's point of view. Oh, it was Sarah. That's what it was.
I mean, you could tell anyone if you wanted revenge. But I got imposter again.
Here it is.
Okay, I won't tell on you. Can you just not kill me?
I'm
third in thought. Hello?
Who is whispering?
I'm done my tasks.
Are you saying?
Yeah. Go ahead. Wait, the three of them are all together. They're gonna know it was you. When do we find them? Turn off the lights. Wait, what? You don't know how?
Powder, yeah.
Wait. Do you have a sabotage button?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you click that, click both of the exclamation marks on electrical. One will turn on. Well, we're all in broad daylight.
I said that! Okay, the reason I'm here and I still had one task left. And
That's true.
Where the fuck did you? Oh.
Oh, yeah. I feel like it's always Steven or Dan, so I never...
Sorry.
That's funny. Oh yeah, so that was actually, I think that was like the first day that we had the Rue Day shirts open for like purchase, which by the way, you can still buy them if you want to. I had put something else up there recently of the Rue Day merch. I think I had put a sweatshirt up there. Did I put a sweatshirt up there or did not? Oh, I did. I put a crew neck. That's what it was. A crew neck. For the Rue Day. That's what it was. the messiness that went down was funny. There's a point of view of Shella, and I can't remember where that part is at. Because I'm telling you, the point, like, Shella's, Sayers, and then, like, Emma's like, that was funny. Anyway, nonetheless, you all kind of understand the idea behind all the chaos, and we shall definitely bid y'all adieu because I know it's pretty late for some people. And me, I need food in my system. I'm hungry. I'm what you call a TikToker. I post TikToks every once of 3 months. Once every 3 months, I post a new TikTok because that's what I am, an inconsistent TikToker. But thank you all for hanging out with me though today. I really do appreciate the company. The shell tours went really, really well. Very proud of everyone doing it and participating. I'm looking forward to the next one, of course, as per usual. But I would love to send some love, hype, and positivity over to my good friend Play with May, who literally went on a break just now. Like, no, May, why? Oh, no, never mind. She's back. We're going to send some love to Play with May, who's currently actually building a beach house inspired by The Summer I Turned Pretty. Or actually, no, she's building the Summer I Turned Pretty beach house in The Sims 4, which is equally way better. So that'll be fun. But tomorrow, friends, I will be live at 10 a.m. Central, and we're going to be playing the rest of Unpacking. And hopefully it turns out really well and not as bad as the last one that we did, because that man-child was messy. But I will see you all next time. Thank you all again for the raids and all the love and the support. And I will see you all next time. Have fun. Goodbye.